The bride and the groom walked down the aisle. Hey, just a minute. Which aisle was it? AISLE or ISLE? You got confused for a minute. So hello wonderful people and welcome back to yet another episode of English Made Easy with Divya. Today we're going to discuss the words that we often get confused with. So are we ready for the learning? So let's begin. The first word is later and latter. Later and latter. When we talk about later, which is later, it is always used with respect to time. So we always say, see you later. So that later is always used with respect to time. The word latter with a double T is used with respect to position. So if I have to say, I like tea and coffee, but I like or I prefer the latter. So latter is coffee, which is second with respect to position. The next word is beside and besides. Beside, B-E-S-I-D-E, and besides, B-E-S-I-D-E-S. So when I say she sat beside me without an S, which means by my side, next to. But when I have to say that besides her, Rama is my friend. So besides is apart from or in addition to. The next word is stationery and stationery. So S-T-A-T-I-O-N-A-R-Y and N-E-R-Y. We always fumble in this. So when we talk about anything which is not in motion, right? Like the trees or the plants are stationary creatures, right? Or stationary beings. So in this case, we say S-T-A-T-I-O-N-A-R-Y. But when we have to talk about, let's say, the items of stationery like book, pencil, pen, we always use E-R-Y. So there is a very good stationery shop next to my house. So it is S-T-A-T-I-O-N-E-R-Y. The next word that we're going to discuss is venerable and vulnerable. So when we talk about the word vulnerable, so vulnerable means prone to or susceptible to or something or someone that can be easily attacked or harmed. So we can say children are susceptible or vulnerable to diseases during monsoon. When we talk about the word venerable, V-E-N-E-R-A-B-L-E, it means respectable. So we can say the president of the committee was a venerable fellow or a venerable person. The next word that we're going to discuss is further and farther. When we talk about the word further, F-U-R-T-H-E-R, so it means ahead or next. So what are your plans further? Or when we talk about the word farther, like the word far, which means with respect to distance. So her house is farther than mine. So it is F-A-R-T-H-E-R. So we are talking about two places and we are talking about the distance between the two places. The next word that we are going to discuss is its and its. I-T-S and I-T''S. This is the one that we all definitely get confused with. So when I talk about its, it is always used as a possession. It is used as possessive case basically. So when we talk about, let's say, the color of the book, so I'll say its color. Or let's say the page of the book, so its page. So that is ITS, which is without an apostrophe, which is always used to denote possession. But when I talk about IT''S, so that is used as a contraction, so which is like a short form. So when I say it's my life, so it is my life. The next word that we're going to discuss is you are, that is your, we pronounce it as, and your. So you are, which is Y-O-U''RE, which is again a contraction, which we commonly pronounce it as your. And the other one is Y-O-U-R, your. So again, The contraction your, like you're here, or we say you're welcome. So you are welcome. That is YOU''RE. But when I talk about YOUR, it is nothing but a possessive. So let's say your house, your car, I saw a pen which was yours, or your residence is next to mine. The next word that we're going to discuss today is site and site. SITE site and SIGHT site. So when I say SITE site, it is used for place. So the construction site, for example, there is a beautiful construction site coming up in our area. So that is SITE site. But when I talk about something that you can see, so the sight of a flower made my day, or the sight of a beautiful lady or a beautiful face made my day, correct? So that is SIGHT site. The next word that we're going to discuss is there and there. THERE and THEIR. So when I talk about THERE there, it is used with reference to place. So he is standing there, which is like far with respect to place, okay? But when I talk about THEIR there, it is used for a person. So let's say I was invited to their house. So there is with reference to the person, which shows possession there, okay? The next word that we are going to discuss is aisle and aisle, which was the first question that I asked. So let's see if you understand that. AISLE aisle is used to denote a passage, okay? So let's say the audience are sitting on both sides of the aisle, or the bride and the groom walk down the aisle. So that's that passage or the area. But when I talk about ISLE aisle, that is nothing but an island. So there's a beautiful isle next to, let's say, a particular country. Okay, so these are few words that we often get confused with, and I hope we've got clarity on that. So keep watching the upcoming videos. If you haven't already subscribed, please click on the subscription button and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also post your comments if you really liked my videos, and turn on the notification bell. Stay tuned for the upcoming videos. Till then, keep learning, keep growing, and keep shining. Bye, and see you in the next video.